when we got the players that we have. You know what I'm saying? Each and every play, somebody number gonna be called or be put into a position to make a play. And I just feel like we gotta execute, you know, when it's your time to be in that position. You know, whether some go wrong, some go right, you know, you just gotta, you know, be a man out there and make that play.
Can you pinpoint what exactly went wrong for you guys today? Because obviously it's not for a lack of talent.
Yeah.
I mean, your head's just not in it. What?
Always, man. I just think, I can only speak as a defense. You know, that's the guys that I'm around. But I just say, you know, we came out there flat-footed. Just, you know, for whatever reason it was, you know, everybody wasn't on the same page. Everybody didn't have the same amount of energy, and that's something we preached all week. You know, in this league, like whether the team, you know, doing good, doing bad, ain't nobody gonna just roll the ball out there and just say, come, you know, kick our tail. So that was the thing that we focused on the most. Had a great week of preparation, but it don't mean nothing if you don't execute on Sunday. And that's just the thing. Like when we was in those spots to win on like certain downs, third downs or whatever, like we weren't getting off the field. So that's what it was. If you ask me.
You guys have Super Bowl expectations.
Yeah.
To repeat. And then you go out there coming off the bye week, especially considering the way you guys came out of the bye last year. How much tougher does that make it?
I mean, it don't make it tough because, I mean, you still got a lot of games, still got a lot of football to play. I mean, still in the playoff run, you know, still got the same aspirations. You know, everything's going to come together, you know, because, I mean, with the great leadership on this team, you know, we're going to hold each other accountable as captains, and we're going to come together, and whatever it is, we're going to fix it. Like, it don't matter. So, like, we know we want to get to. We know we got the team to be able to get there. So we just got to do what we got to do. You know, it's nothing on the coaches. It's just all players. Like, it's just all grit, hard work, whoever wanted the most.
What's the emotional response to UCB to carve out again? And if he has this time, what impact could it have on you guys?
Man, I just don't know the severity of it. Just, man, praying for the best for him. I mean, the guy did a lot this offseason to get himself ready to go. Obviously, last season as well, coming back for us. You just hate to see him keep going down. You know, a guy who does everything right, a guy who give it his all every time he out there. But, I mean, it's the nature of the game as well. You know, it's going to be highs and lows in your career. And just, man, I want to see him on the right side of on the long end of the stick, and not that he keep getting the short end. So I'm just praying for him. You know, that's my brother. I have tremendous amount of fun with him out there. So if we got him, great. If we don't, man, I'm gonna miss playing with him for the rest of the season because, man, he a gem.
Another week of Coach Arians talking about the penalties. There's just too many of them, and I know you've made a concerted effort in that department. But what can you do as a leader on this team to try to reverse the trend of what's happening?
Yeah, man, you just gotta hold the next person to you accountable. You know, and it's got to be on yourself too. You got to hold yourself accountable because, you know, I almost got into another altercation with one of their linemen where he pushed me and it's just like turn away and walk away. That was very hard for me to do because at the end of the day, I'm a man, but it's always the second man who get caught. So, you know, but for the sake of my team, you know, I put my best foot forward, and I just feel like as a whole, we all got to have that same mindset. You know, it took me to get fined to get mine, you know, because the attitude I play with, but it ain't going to happen no more. So hopefully everybody else can, you know, kind of put that attitude forward.
So you guys got out. The quarterback had a bunch of sacks. You had two, but Heineke, for whatever reason, still seems to get the best of you guys on third down, I guess. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great football player. You know, I talked to him after the game, told him, man, I love his game, man. I love his tenacity. It's just to keep plays alive for his squad and, man, find the person. But at the end of the day, man, when we got guys like we got to go get them. You know, I think that's the whole thing. We got to make it tough on them. And I think we did sometimes, but I think sometimes, you know, we was a little lackadaisical. But at the end of the day, man, it's just about getting better. And whatever that may be, you know, we're going to work on that. We're going to fix ourselves because at the end of the day, I feel like it's a lot of just shooting ourselves in the foot, you know, and that's just how I feel. You know, obviously got to watch the tape and got to see what the coaches feel and, you know, make corrections. But I know one thing, like, about this team, we got the right people to do it, you know.